Okay, a little challenge at drawing a circle. It's circle-ish. Just anything with symmetry. I have a little challenges with. That is why one practices, because one gets better. All right. For some reason, the second one tends to get smaller or something. You have to work hard to make them the same size. All right. Alright, this is just a quick 15-minute testing project. The eyes are not quite centered. Alright, well, we're just going to plow forward. The eyes clearly could use some help, but we are just testing. Alright, so I like the circle shape. I like the teardrop wings with a little bit of curl in. Oh, these eyes are still... Alright, I said I was going to let them be, but I am just not. We're going to try to make the second set of eyes match the first ones. Alright, eyes. So, what was wrong with them? They're not quite circle, and there's still something wrong in here that makes them not quite circle. Right, which actually means, alright, see, this is what happens. If I just call it good enough so I could work on something, but then I sit here and they're all offset, but that's okay. We are going to not try to fix every single aspect of this. beak, leaning. Well, I mean, his whole face is leaning. But there, at least. That's a little better. Alright. Better. We only have 10 minutes left. We need to plow forward. Sometimes it's good to draw with a deadline because you just get something done. Well, this pen seems like it's running down to its last sets of ink. I'll need to go and grab another pen for our next session. Alright, again, not perfect, but we were just doing something quick and testy here. So I made a circle, made a couple circles for eyes, a couple teardrops for limbs. My chair is stuck. Now we're going to add in some color. What color shall I do? Oh, let's do a red again. Well, let's do the leftmost rose, which is another color I rarely use. Do something different and unusual. Now we just put this ink down so this ink could smear, but we are doing quick and easy here. Hopefully if we're careful the ink won't smear too much. Yeah, I'm really liking these owls. Maybe I should do a children's book about owls. But I have to finish the other children's book first about the snake and the fish. I've got it maybe half done, maybe a little less than half done. So I need to work on that. The challenge with books is that there are so many people making so many books right now that whatever kind of book you should come up with, undoubtedly someone else has not only made that book but could have used your exact name that you were thinking of having for your book. And as much as people have done that to me and used my exact name in the exact same genre for their book, it's really not that kosher because it becomes very confusing for users if they're looking for a medieval romance and find a medieval romance with the exact right name, and now they have to remember that, oh, but it wasn't by that author. So I do recommend at least having a slightly different name for your book. This is the speed owl. The speed owl run. Which is going to be tricky because I don't want all of these other color areas to merge into each other. Let's see if we can do this without getting the colors to blend too much. So I'm going to have to stay away from those edges. so that these new colors do not blend and merge in with the existing colors. Hello, cat. You are a very good cat. Yes, why don't you curl up on my mouse pad? That would be lovely. You are such a good cat. There you go. Oh, that's perfect. You are a perfect kitty. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, little kitty, for being over on the mouse pad and not... Oh, the blue's spreading a little. I got a little too close. Hopefully it doesn't spread too much. I have to try to paint this color in without touching the pink. Normally you let the layers dry before you go adjacent like this, but we are on a time crunch. I have to try to do this without letting the wet colors touch each other. No, I can see the pink coming in. It did touch. Hopefully it only spreads a tiny bit. Alright, well the black is safe because the black is wholly self-contained in here. But it means I can't work on the next ring out because this black will spread and make everything pitch black. Alright, nothing else is safe. I can try to do that yellow. Let me get close to the pink, that's going to be dangerous. Close to the blue, that's going to be dangerous. All right, I think I've survived with the yellow. Let's be brave. See if I can do... Oh, this is going to be bad. If I touch that black and that wet black gets into this yellow, then that will be problems. Alright, we'll just do the edge. I will have to come back and add in actual yellow. And then what color should the eye rings be? How about a nice soft purple? And again, now I can't touch the yellow or the pink or the blue. I don't want anything that's wet coming near this because then it will all just meld. Can't touch that black. This is why you let the layers dry. Watercolor. Ah, see, that's exactly what I did not want to happen. Alright, so we're going to have to let that dry and then go back over that area with purple again. Now, fortunately, not a lot of purple seems to be going down in the yellow. Mostly the yellow came out into the purple. So we will deal with that later when it dries. Oh, and some purple's escaping into the pink. All right, we're going to call this a good indicator of how this works, but a reminder that it's better to go a little more slowly and let each adjacent area dry before you work on it, because otherwise you end up with the colors touching each other and running, which is not what you're generally looking for. Alright, well, but you get an idea of what I was after. I will finish that up later. But thank you for joining me for the morning.